Nyantechwa maybe am discover free Europe akoma busuan for Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sound so you free won't you she me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na first ka kom abusuan for Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
check now. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etina ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosinsa Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pebia. So ukoton kwadia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Alright, so the action is really here on Sammy Flex TV, and my guys are also ready to give you all that you guys have been waiting for. We have some beautiful lineup for you for today's program, and I know that is what we want to talk about today. So welcome to our world of quality information, discussion, analysis, and all the reviews in our showbiz space. My name is Sammy Flex. On the screen you can see Roland Amate already. He is a top blogger here in Ghana. He says he's also a TikTok influencer. Now everybody's a TikTok influencer. And again, Nana Reagan is in the middle, also a TikTok influencer. And the Chemu and a TikTok influencer. And Chemu is an online influencer. The digital influencer. Yeah. You guys have to understand it like that. Anyways, you can also follow them, Nana Reagan on TikTok, and Roland Amate also on TikTok. And whatever they want to achieve there, please give it to them. Give it to them. Mom, come and talk with them so they can do whatever they want. But it's good. It's good. Have you guys seen Anase's Galamsey video? I have seen it, and I don't know what my people will say about it. I don't know if they have seen it. Chemo, have you seen it? No. You've not seen it? No. Hey, Charlie, I watched it today. Yeah.
Serious.
Top people.
Wow.
Top people. People who are condemning the act are the people doing it.
Yeah.
The police officers and the security guys who will go and protect the place, they are the guys people are talking to, so they will tell them and operation. Hey.
I'm not surprised.
No, everybody should go see it. Everybody should go see it. And money was exchanging hands like big names.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Charles Bissell caught red-handed.
On the president declared and so on.
Yes. Yes. Red-handed.
Yeah.
Red-handed. 15K.
na ekuta no na oye ko no ba ko bi ekuta no na oye ko so ba okay into old one ni bi na e bi a new one ni bi fra yeah
no with everything is new fresh
yeah
Ebams and then 2 days was a
oh okay in the first one I will release here no there was an a scene na Charles BC ya okuta sika offer say oh omo ba hwe omo ye bibia be ye kama ho bi next ka nikuta no omo video no and that scene no is in the old in the first part no release here no on say okay so be releasing in two parts in the first one no and then me be by second one we na me
and up me share video na me ra home see ye be bregu emfa no bedin
pa
because the people that we think will stop it omo ye need them so no
they won't omo benefit from the system so they won't
omo so je the ready school boy I don't know the killer guy on the ground so no last killer o person call who school boy and go and see school boy now police for so ba these are national security couples
even soldiers were part
national security couples no near nas abetranse on watoto kebab ne mota mo manom o wi o masanji kakra no mo chere ntu be ba ye be fresh house ye be fresh like they are giving you the way out.
Yeah, they are all connected, like to the top.
And when the citizens are crying, who are you going to cry to?
Yeah, that's the thing.
But that's what I was asking. Okay, so me and you sit down and cry. Galam say, our water bodies are sport, blah blah blah. And you could swatch that wine.
Yeah, so the bottom line, or when we hit the bottom, then violence will come in. That's the only way out. Violence is the only way out, because if you depend on the leaders, it won't happen. And as a citizen, you can't do much. So the only way out for you as a citizen or citizens is to be violent. That's where it will end up if they don't take care and do something about it. Bottom line, a man for be family na show man some no man for me groups. No na this are militias ne bane the rebel groups in no. Some would die. Yeah, the lawyer in the ever form a group. Now, so you will see that they will form a group. Obia or Ben Oma or no NIM system. They he can even buy weapons for them and all that. No, because I had we control it. Then they will also be doing the same thing.
Nana, have you seen it?
No, not yet.
Roland, you have seen it, right?
I've seen it. I saw it yesterday. I think running a post here and me who here and me who here no. There was the first thing that clicked my mind was recently there was a picture in the video flying around of our samples of our water bodies. ICT.
Yeah.
Sugar with the gumpen, you are good to go. And me who footage, that was the thing that struck my mind. I'm say, hey. So if there be a trip quarter crowd, we pass by the Prayer River. Now you share we think said the people who soon extra money would find solution. Are even trying to find solution to whatever problem that we are going through. Look at the last time movie Dubai by on tourism. Look at the commentaries you guys gave. People are planning as to how even say onu ni hompa the next 2 or 3 generations will feel more comfortable. But this is a parent that thinks. Yeah. Said the fact said me matiti me more remu or got him and our streets so breno me ma bressa. But in our dispensation there, your parents ni bono. Say na woman ba.
They are not living any legacy.
No,
they are children unborn.
Omoba obese. Recently on TikTok.
They omudin kwa omudwin.
Oh yes. And the thing say at the end of the day, from the next or 2-3 generations to come, they should also come and struggle, because to them they also struggle to get whatever they want.
My shock was that the thing is not as if it is from Flagstaff House and the presidency and you see where they are meeting to do. It's just close to the Jubilee House.
Oh yes.
Oh, where they are meeting close to Jubilee House, some all office or something, all oils or all metals office close to Jubilee House. No more fuck no more coca, no more jiska, no more cotu. Nanko for no more, sanko for now, more now. No more by press conference. Yeah, no more catch say
we are fighting. Me another one. Me yasu near chiefs no. The chiefs in the various communities and lands now they be ba and the obi cassette omo pe omo no monim enua kese ebo omo no mo wa bosoma etimi to 2 mountains. Yet these are things that are spoiling the community. Omo no mo leading crofo. The chiefs and the kings in this country are doing us a very big disservice if they don't know.
We've lost the battle.
Omo who he crashing politicians.
No, we've lost the battle. Me and then me show you a miracle because I thought that if at least someone is working, then it's going to stop. But nobody is working. The Galamsey thing, nobody is working. Nobody. Like the people who are acting like they are working, they are all facade.
Nanka boys here Galamsey no more this TikTok live no more here live or TikTok no more here Galamsey.
Facade. Nanka boy in the who can be faso. In fact, we need to think our future. We need to think our future. So what's you on the mic? Afro Nation.
Yeah.
That are we likely to lose the shine on Ghanaian artists for Afro Nation? Because looking at the squad that they have presented, I'm sure by the time the show will close, no Ghanaian artist will get any headline if they are not working hard.
Yeah,
Richie, you can put it there.
You see,
go through it. Mention them for me.
Davido, McMill, P Square. I think McMill and Ashake were added just recently today now. So Davido, McMill, P Square are the headliners, and we have very special guests. That is Rema and Stoneboy. Ashake, Daju, Ademkule Gold, CK, Black Sheriff, Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Camofella, Jackie, Kamido, Scorpion Kings, Major Leagues, and Anchor Waffles. These are these are for the DJs.
So I'm looking at the squad and I'm asking myself that first Afro Nation, when it came to Ghana, most of the Ghanaian boys signed or they got some spotlight on it.
Yes.
And after the show, we're talking about them, Shatta, Wale, Stoneboy, and co. But looking at where it is going, I'm sure if you are not careful, by the time the thing ends, Ghanaian artists might not be getting mentions. Because if McMill is coming, P Square is coming, the video is coming, the boys, the CKs, those with the hits are coming. Yeah, baby, why Black Sheriff needs Stoneboy? Can they fit into that competition of the boys at the top?
That's happening. Me who way, I'm not surprised. And if this is how we are going to do it, in 3 years or 4 years or 5 years to come, I think one year I will take us back to when we were doing Ghana Meets Niger. You see, when the Nigerians come, they don't just come to perform and go. They come with a strategy. They know say our power no. So yesterday you discussed about coming to learn. Come Bumuasi Nesuadie. Where is it Kwabna that said that we should learn from these guys. There's nothing wrong. In the days of Ghana Meets Nigeria, that was what they were doing. You mona more platform no into your mobile no more be performing. Now they are gradually invading the platform. The only way I bet me a match boot for boot on this platform, even with the materials that we have, is to go the radical way. And the radical way has to do with devising strategies to also steal headlines. And this should not only be with the artist, it should be something tactical from even the media and even the patrons as well, especially if you know you are a Ghanaian. Because
Richie, let me check something. What are the days again? What are the 2 days?
29th and 30th of December.
Oh, 29th and 30th of December.
Yes.
Because at least I'm expecting either Sarkodie or someone else to be part of it.
Okay. Say more to be announced. Until be a Shatta Wale and Sarkodie more to be announced.
Okay.
So this
it doesn't look like though.
So this is what I'm saying. Say you use as radical strategy. Now you see the strategy that made them got introduced on the global citizen stage. That is the kind of strategy we need to use. So a certain stone boy that has a collaboration with somebody that probably is not on bail can say, me pese me no yes I know. Stone boy has a song with Sarkodie. Black Sheriff also has collaborations with other people. So that is how we invaded the space with our people.
Our people say don't want the back down why.
So and at the end of the day, we are still going to come, sit here, give commentaries, and all the headlines will be about them. Time Omo Ade Ashakeni McMill. You go online and you see some of the headlines. Mr. Moneyman and McMill joins Afro Nation train. There was one headline that caught my attention. McMill joins Stoneboy, Black Sheriff, and Kiddy on Afro Nation stage. That was very strategic. That was very strategic.
Which website wrote that?
I chanced it online and I was so happy. Say, okay, at least no disrespect to our Nigerian brothers, no disrespect to any other person who is not a Ghanaian on the platform. But then everybody is trying one way or the other to shine their territory.
Exactly.
Everybody is trying one way or the other to make the world know that we have it. We can also do it, and we also have the men. So if you think that you guys, we see that, okay, you guys are many, or you guys are more than us, and now maybe we feel intimidated by even your presence, we have every right to also devise strategies to also elevate our own. And that is the only way we will be able to steal headlines in this country, even on this platform. Saying you use radical means now, it will be where a mismatch.
Okay, let me get Nana Reagan's opinion whether the future looks good for our Ghanaian artists, and they are the reason we are talking about this. We want them well. Yes, Nana.
Razami, I personally, I don't see any danger or threats to any artists or our space. I think that we have a lot of talent on it as well, and the best thing we can do is to make more commentaries as media people about whatever that they will show up and do on stage on that 29th and 30th. It should be deliberate.
See, Nana, let me tell you something. Maybe what I have seen, you have not seen yet. You see, when Usher came here to play at the Global Citizens Festival, we saw the priority placed on Usher against every other artist, where even our Ghanaian artists, their sound, and I heard the other day the guy explained that yes, it was true. It was not as if we were just hearing wrong. He said yes, it was true. They had some special thing for them over our people. That is where my problem is. Yes, they are there, but when you have all these top guys there and they do it, at the end of the day, whose name can we sell?
That's what I'm saying. That you see, it is not a problem of somebody, an international artist coming in and certain things are being provided for the person to do to get his things right or his act right. We should deliberately put a spotlight on our people and everything that they are doing. You see, when Usher came in, there's something this international artist has been doing that maybe we have not paid attention to. They will come here and they are holding Ghana flag, and it is all to just make sure that the Ghanaian media and people are talking about him. He wants to be accepted so that you will talk more about him, and it works for them. So our artists should just rehearse and put up a very good performance. That is all we need from them. Then the rest of the work will be on the Ghanaian people. The rest of the work will be on the media, especially.
On the Ghanaian people that we know they have foreign taste than local taste.
No, and even now the local taste it's you can't compare it to like 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Now, at some point, I've said this here before, that when we were in secondary schools, we were not enjoying the hip life songs and other songs like that. We were enjoying Sean Paul and other people every day. In fact, only amount for track list Sean Paul ne Vinima money wana they don't see you.
Music in words.
They don't see you. But today it is never like that. Say if we don't even want to appreciate Ghanaians for how we have accepted our artists and their music, then I don't know when we want to appreciate Ghanaians for that. Because and then they compared to 15-20 years ago, you develop a cry. Yeah, like there has been a bigger change First, I sabi crab about this if US now ban and it's everywhere and everybody is doing it. Today it is not like that. Today you get a certain dance Lloyd God and Usher and other people doing things and people are following. Ziggy them and people are learning. You understand? So change be there, change be aba, and we can still grow like that. So I think that with activities like this or events like this, when it comes to commentaries and news and who is stealing the spotlight, I think the responsibility falls on the media.
But would you trust the media to do this?
That is where my problem is. they should have a change of mindset and when you wake up and you are watching the CNN,
the media alone should have a change of mindset. The media alone, or in collaboration with the artists.
Can lead the agenda, and then you see.
No, maybe you are not getting. Let me give you the twist. Really, I'm putting out. So, for instance, Stoneboy is there, Black Sheriff is there, Camido is there, Jackie is there, and who again? I think 4. Kiddy. Kwame, I think I saw Kwame is there. So, like, say 6 of our artists are there. You said the media should make it a deliberate attempt. So maybe after the show, you were there as Sammy Flex TV rep. When you saw whatever happened there, you know very well that maybe McMill has numbers. Whatever report you do on McMill will sell over what report you do on, say, Kwame Eugene or Kiddy. Now that you are saying the Ghanaian media should have an agenda, that agenda is there. But at the end of the day, remember that the media's first motive is also to sell. That's why I was asking that agenda, are we doing it in collaboration with the artist? So can Stoneboy, in his demands, even say that whilst I'm going there, I want some 5 tickets for my media people. Let them come. And after the show, put my works out. Are they going to do that, or they are leaving that to the media to deliberately push that agenda you are calling for?
Sammy, you see, these are all things that we have always been suggesting and pointing out to our artists. We've been saying this, that whenever they are going for even international shows, they should try and put a blogger or a journalist on, so that the person can be feeding the other media guys here with certain live feeds or details to publish. We have been saying these things. So those who have listened and are working on it, they are doing it. Recently, when we went to Teshi, didn't Shatta take Sammy Flex TV there? Those who are learning, they are learning. We have preached that message severally. So on their part, I am only expecting a very beautiful performance from them as Ghanaian artists. But when it comes to running commentaries, the responsibility is on the ordinary Ghanaian music consumer and the media. Because the artists there, yes, they can ride horses, they can be in whatever I don't know what to call those the Omodia Galam excavators and forklifts and whatever to the stage, they will perform. But at the end of the day, if there's that agenda in our media space, I can come with Krankayendi, because this thing,
the media will do it alone.
This thing, the media is not supposed to do it alone. That point that you are raising, it's very valid. It will be nice that all these artists will make sure that Charlie petty kids be my media be normal babe ye be it will help them. But aside that, you emphasize responsibility into you also as media just to project our, and let's put that heavy spotlight on our people.
You see, let's be real. That's what I'm saying. But
when I go there, if that agenda is there, I will still report or throw more spotlight on Ghanaian activities. If I want to do, I will still want to throw more spotlight on Ghanaian artists. These are things that now that's a money munyama. Na BBC, Al Jazeera, CNN. When you are watching them, even with their news bulletins and other things, when they get to international news and other things like that, look at the kind of things they show. And when they are talking about their country or news that is from their country, look at how the things that they show to people. If any conscious effort of having such attitude, now you can say, okay, because the artists are not listening, they are not doing this, then we will not collectively be pushing that agenda. Okay, irrespective of an individual artist. Omo de then I make an omo ya asomre no omo be tie no omo the need for it. No? They are learning. People are doing some. I've seen Kwame Dazi report on some people's activities outside the country on going to Kwame.
Yeah.
Meaning that they directly feed him with certain details to throw spotlight on what they are doing. So the artists that are learning on their job, they are doing some of these things. But the media, if you want to be talking about make milk buy tickets for any media house. It will sell. Chamo, let's not, you see, if you want to develop your own and you want to depend on, because you as a media person, you wants to sell into the upper so it is not as if you're an artist in there now you sell your profit be out. It is never true. If that is how you want to put it, then I can argue with. You bet me a artist in there now, we will still be making the selling we want to sell. Just that if you want to compare the numbers, it will not be the same. And no matter how you want to no matter how you want to compare it, and fact we should stop about thinking about developing our space, and we should stop it, because if you want to compare McMill's numbers to a Ghanaian artist, you are like 50 years back. And see the kind of enjoy or the provisions structures or the McMill no who were bare 50 years back him cry. So don't even start that comparison. Starting now also ye bibi also the benya growth bi and there yet hip hop was hip hop baby yet me Emma Nigeria for flowers, because they've been able to sell Afrobeat from Nigeria. We are seeing in any other Africa. So don't we give them that credit? How did they start it? How did it work? It is the people who accepted the Afrobeat and decided that I come on platform. We say there are people in Nigerians in America and in UK who to me rock club no akokoto and say what club no Mumbo Nigeria for you.
Yeah.
These are the things we have to like yenye, so that when the artists are also doing something wrong and we are criticizing them, we will bash them because we are doing our part and they are failing to do their part.
Okay, Chamo, take over and let me get your opinion on how the future looks like for.
I think the future is bright. Looking at the kind of people in there, they are young ones now coming up. So if they are now in this big space festival, like I think it's good. And the future is bright for our artists. I mean, Black Sherif is not that old. In fact, he just came in and now he's on this big platform. Is good. And the same with Jackie and Kamido. I mean, Kwame Eugene and Kiddy, they are not also that old. They are new, just that they are. I mean, they came in earlier before Jackie, Kamido, and then Jackie. So I think this is good, and we have a brighter future if you consider that. Yes, for the festival and how it will go, I mean, majority will depend on the artists, their plans and how they want to execute whatever task that they will get. It's not on anybody. In fact, if you depend on people or what people will do before you become better, then forget about it. Go and find another job. Nobody will do in fact, even the musicians, they don't do music because they want us to be happy. They do music because they want to make money. The same way media people don't report because they want to help musicians. They do the report because they want to make money.
They also want to get more eyeballs.
Exactly. So they will go for people who will give them the eyeballs. If you want them to report about you, do the right thing, do the good things for them to put the spotlight on you. They will make money, and you also get the attention that you deserve or you want. And the other way is that you pay people to also do it for you. That is in the form of advert, and there's nothing wrong doing that. So if the musicians, based on the what they want to achieve, they will engage some media people to help them project them, that's good for them. If they don't and they want to leave it in the hands of the at the discretion of the media people, then so be it. They shouldn't come back and complain, because based on what you do, you get the spotlight. Let's say they go there and do things that will not so good, let me put it that way, or they do negative things there. They will not need any media person to camera report.
Yes.
They will.
Yes.
Because it will give them more money.
Exactly.
So if you are doing the right thing and it's not extraordinary, it's normal. I mean, you will get normal reports. so you have to do extra to get it. And no one in this world will just do things because they want to help others. You do it because you want to make money. In fact, CNN, Al Jazeera and co, the kind of thing that they show is what brings them money.
Exactly.
They show Africa, they are sick, whatever to generate. In fact, they get huge money for doing those things. That's why they haven't stopped it. They will continue to do it. It's about what will generate the income.
Exactly.
Whether good or bad, based on who is looking at it. For them, they are doing their work. So the musicians, they are doing their work. They will make money. So whatever they do, they have to collaborate with people. So my advice would be that they should rather be talking to people that they think they can sell them well, wherever they are.
Because you know, one of my dangers is that if after the event, the organizers look around and they see, oh, all the stories flying our event are not from the Ghanaian artist, then the future will surely look bleak for us.
Of course.
And that is my fear. Maybe
yes,
I have not said it well.
If you have the opportunity now as Black Sheriff, as Jackie, as Kwame Eugene, you should be strategic.
Because I know Ghanaians. Let Ashake finish performance. His videos will fly more than your Black Sheriff. Unless, like you guys are saying, Black Sheriff comes to do something extraordinary.
Yes.
If he comes and he does the normal things,
yes,
the ordinary Ghanaian will start making noise on Ashake and I know my people.
And you think for them they will just leave it for us to decide? Some of them, the Nigerian artists, some of them will pay for it to go. It's about business. Why do you want to just? It's about business. Some of them will come with their own people, projecting them. In fact, before the show, some of them will even lobby to get certain media house to talk about them and all that. And you are there just saying that people should help you. Help you for what? That's not how it works. It's about business. It's about knowing what to do and how you. Even if you want people to help you, you have to approach them. Yeah. And tell them that, Charlie, this is what I need, or how can you help me? Then you negotiate for it. Because for the Nigerians that you are talking about and what they have done, they were not just doing it and leaving people to just accept it or not. No, it was a conscious effort, business minded, and pushing their thing. And then if you have a good product and you sell it, people will buy it. That's how it is. But you can have a good product and it will be in your your warehouse or wherever, because you are not selling it, you are not marketing it. It won't work for you. So my thing is it will depend on our artists and what they want to achieve with the music business. They should be thinking business. They should be approaching people that they think can help them even before the day. But if you leave it to us, we will report what will bring money.
Okay.
You see, some of these conversations, sometimes I just want to draw people's attention to the fact that the media is part of the fourth arm of government.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
So the government has a responsibility in developing the country. So the media too, when we divide it, sports, politics, political journalism, music journalists, collectively you also have a responsibility in developing and throwing spotlight on your country.
That's true.
So if we want to limit our work to what will give us money, how are we going to achieve? I'm not saying say.
Do you know why? Do you know? Wait. Let me tell you.
If
I'm making a point.
If you are talking about reality, then we can narrow this conversation into every field, including politics.
That's why political leaders are doing that.
Then why are we crying?
Oh, so we should not cry.
Why are you crying? Because he is also investing. No. Wait. As I'm now also we a media ni. Also be a negative. I'll be publish it. But you're right. I just want to you now. I'm be foul. I'm high services.
On your extraordinary.
Extraordinary how?
No.
Extraordinary how? When Stonebwoy at the Global Citizens Festival, Stonebwoy performed. Everybody was talking about Stonebwoy's performance. Jackie performed. Obia can Jackie performance once. I don't even think the narration I having in the Ghana space was about Stonebwoy, Usher way was bigger than that. No. Maybe when you're looking at the world space, when I say Usher so change, you want to look at what Usher did over Stonebwoy. But the conversations we had here, even on this platform, we spoke about Ghanaian artist performance more than Usher. So the what extraordinary thing the Stonebwoy did over Usher?
He came on a horse.
No. Even now, wait.
Look at what you're saying. Look at what you're saying. Look at what you're saying.
No, wait.
What? So don't say the extraordinary. What is the extraordinary?
There are some factors you are missing. First of all, the way you think the media will operate, they won't operate like that because one, the media assistants. Now here we are. Who is buying my electricity for me?
You.
Who is buying my data for me? Who is paying my salary for me? So
everything.
if I go there, what do you think I'll be looking at first? So that is point one.
Okay.
Now point two. The people we are comparing, we know their standards. The standards are
so
not
you
the
want
same.
to look at how you will win when you compare the numbers, right?
No,
and I'm
listen,
asking you
I'm
the
saying
same question that if
Nana,
I am
Nana,
a politician and then I go and pay, wait, if I am a politician, when I'm going to parliament, I pay delegates to vote for me. Delegates, so when Ghana for me, delegates, and say no more you may say, oh, ubeti me ababa MP for so to. As an abe jina honoma, me ko EC officer, me ko kutuya form sibika. Nini na ye investment in asa na ma pesika me de be campaign me boa me ba mu t-shirt na ya mo de jollof na mo be GT.
Who forced you? No, who forced you?
Who forced you?
Who forced you?
It is that is me made you ade am so me ya me
you have to buy still to do it. You have to buy still to do it.
Still to do what?
What
I'm saying that when you are what I'm saying on I said that the American wait what I'm saying you're not getting what I'm saying you're not getting
I'm saying that the reason why me no wait the reason why me I cannot
let me learn so that people will understand me.
The reason why I cannot pay delegates, I cannot buy jollof, that's why I'm not going for any ministerial or parliamentary
and you are doing media.
No,
and you are doing media. So in your media doing, you compare what legal way?
What
legal way?
You are supporting illegality.
No,
because the person
no. I am using that to argue what you are saying with the media thing. Because me, I think it is also wrong. It is, I think what I'm saying is that I think it is also wrong for the media to say that negative positivity they will do the negative. What are you saying?
Government responsibilities and the media's responsibilities are not the same.
But they have something in common.
No,
they do.
Wait, do I take tax? Do I take tax?
You don't take tax. But you have a responsibility.
No, but the responsibility. No.
What the work you are doing? Don't you?
Nana,
wait.
You are still not getting it. You are still not getting it. When you come to Ghana, the media is independent. The fact that they are also helping in development of the nation, they are still independent. That's why in Ghana, no media house can go to government agency and say that, oh, Bosumi has to workers, so please give me loan. Go to the established worlds. Over there, their media is controlled by the state. BBC. Or sorry, or no, they obey you, or yet for the protection of
other private people.
And they'll pay them.
They still have the same mindset like
no, stop it. Stop it.
TMZ is it owned by American?
And what is TMZ doing? What is TMZ doing?
Check on the reports that they have about the artists. How many negative when I bet you my report was?
TMZ, there is no media. There is no media platform in Ghana operating like TMZ. Like musicians will cry.
It's not true. It is not true. But what the thing is that, Masa, it is not about this. At the end of the day, who are they talking about? No. At the end of the day, who are they talking about? Are they talking about Ghanaian artists or American artists? That was the point.
It's okay. Let's move on.
They are not getting the agenda. They are not talking about. At the end of the TMZ is not talking about South African or African artists. They are talking about American artists.
Don't they report negative?
It doesn't matter. They are talking about American artists.
That's what they do. Yes.
So what are you saying?
They don't even do positive.
All right. It's okay. So all that we are saying is that for the media, it is not about what you want. It's about what they want. Forget about whatever responsibility that's on them. And the media's responsibility is never the same as government responsibility. Never. Never at all. Especially, no, they don't.
Because the media can be blamed for something. Say your country and I say industry now they can blame the media. Say media play certain role right. But you ain't mean go blame me a collective musician and say omu crap omu ni mu tunti na e bia Ghana creative industry no aye basa. They can blame the media for it.
You are still not getting it. To blame the media is just talking. They will just talk. No, they will just talk. They will just talk. No. Wait. They will just talk with no substance to back it. You see the way so many media houses are not even able to pay their workers and cheating them. Go around. Ask yourself how many media platforms are even breaking even in a month. They are not even able to pay their light bill.
So and don't limit the media to fine. We have a lot of private media than the state-owned media.
You see how you want to put it. Find a way to put it. Don't make it like it is incumbent on them to do it. It is not. No. But that's how you are saying it.
I am saying that there should be aside what the artist in my first submission I said. Aside what the artists will do, in fact, some people have learned and they started doing certain things. So aside what they will do, there should be a deliberate effort from the media to also throw a spotlight on what they will go and do there.
The deliberate is more or less like you telling someone to market it for you. That is deliberate. And if you want someone to market it for you, you know what to do. That is a special service. But them day, when you were even talking about the people we are bringing in, I was about to tell you something. When it comes to even news arrangements, go pick any news bulletin of a particular station. They do it in order. First story, heaviest. Second story, heavier. And now the third story, the heavy ones. Then in Ghana, when we do international news, like 3 minutes. Why do you think it is like that? It is because
we want to talk about what is happening here.
No, in talking about it, they still have their preferences. So today, if Malcolm calls TV3 and they pay them to come and cover their opening at Ajiringano, and government goes to arrest people at Galamsey, they will do Malcolm's story first. Before they will do which one is developmental?
In that same line, let me ask you. So bulletin. There's Ubia and Free Ubia, but first story headline Ghana, second and then the international one is what you said 3 minutes, right? When we compare America to Ghana, who news in terms of numbers, we bring attention to self.
I don't get it.
The same argument you made about artists say, make me like America is developed than Ghana. They have greater eyes like on them and everything in terms of money. I don't know. A does change or the Ghana cry. So if you want to do that argument, then why don't you do your bulletin with American news? And no more eyeballs. And
no, you are a journalist, so this argument don't do it. Oh yes, no.
So why don't you do the same thing for the artists?
No, it doesn't operate in all corners like that. How can it be like that? Because Emfa. No, let's end it here. No, if you are a journalist, some of these arguments you don't even have to do because you have an audience you are satisfying. At every point in time, what will give you what you are giving? Because I am thinking showbiz. And I'm telling you that put Stonebwoy here, put Ashake here. In every platform entertainment, who will sell? The boy just played Academy, O2 Academy or something. Like the guy just filled it. Which of our guys have been able to do? And we are showbiz people. The reality is that he will give you the numbers in showbiz than. And of course, that is why you have to find a way out. That is why you have to find a way out.
Certain things, right? We are not being truthful. Then let's stop portraying as if we are doing it to collectively develop or get something for the country or everybody.
Nana, we want to do it with the people who are the news people.
But we are saying that the people are
What's Shatta Wale? Aha! I get my haircut.
Until no, yeah, then we didn't we throw more spotlight on it. No, massa.
What's this Shatta friend? That was this Shatta friend. Bye.
Yeah, throw more spotlight on it.
This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. So let's collaborate, and when we are done, we'll throw more spotlight on you. That is the end of the story.
When you throw more spotlight on Shatta Wale, what happens to your channel?
It does. It is. We're argumenting him. It is just as simple as that. Let's do it together. At the end of the day, you was a challenge young crowd for you, and you're going to plan it. We're plotting, and planning.
Shatta Wale, ne teshi show na me post here. Me teshi show na me post here. And now my TikTok influencers see am.
One from one with my post. So we want our people well, and that is what we want everybody to know. We want our people well, but to get it going well, we all cannot do it individually. Because if you leave it individually, I'll do it to my level. If you leave it individually, I'll do it to my level, just as you also do it to your level. Because at the end of the day, you're also taking your salary from Afro Nation.
That is the same thing why the artists will always complain that when they are doing certain things good, you don't care. But when they do negative, then everybody is talking.
I know the artist. I know the artist look like Obourba. I know the Obourba.
That one is true.
That is the Obourba.
It's a fact.
Black Cherry released his album. Has he given you something?
Yes, that is the deliberate thing. Okay. I don't know one cassette. I just a Black Sheriff about the mouth BB and Sunday.
Nana Regan.
He's not the only one.
Yes,
but you're talking about it. Has he paid you?
Because he's done something.
The numbers, not the other one.
Why are you not talking about Shatta Wale alone or Stoneboy? Stoneboy will not give you numbers. Sarkodie cannot give you numbers.
Not as Black
Umanisiwa Emfa. Umanisiwa Emfa. No.
Check the numbers.
I don't say that Black Sheriff cannot give.
Black Sheriff now. Black Sheriff comparing Sarkodie. Black Sheriff will not give you more numbers than Sarkodie now.
You want us to talk about why Black Sheriff?
Now.
Yes.
Yanko Tamale na Tamale so asem yes yo. Tamale asem yes yo. Something big is happening in Tamale, and this one is going to the camp of SM Empire, or better still, Shatta movement. You guys have to do something in Tamale right now before it turns something else. I want to say thanks to Digital Rasta, call him Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, Emmanuel Forila PG is the producer, and Gideon Neelam Tessin is also our creative director. And thanks for being a part of it. Yeah, the show started on a very hot note, but it's part of it. It happens and it is like that. So yesterday on CTV, Class Showbiz, one of the shows produced by Flex Entertainment, something happened when we were discussing, I think it was even on this platform, when Black Sheriff was skinned as the new Nachina, the youth chief in Tamale. We said, why don't we find out what really goes on in the consideration of who becomes a title holder in Tamale, or who becomes a chief? Because yesterday the gentleman told us that no, they are chiefs in Tamale. Who becomes a chief in Tamale? So conversation started telling us that, oh, the good things they are doing, their popularity, and the fact that they are looking forward to these people coming back to help the community before they consider them. Then we asked, so about the previous guys, what are they doing? How well are they managing them and all? Then the man said, so far, they are satisfied with so many things, but it is with Shatta Wale that they are a little disappointed in him. I asked why. He said when they gave Shatta Wale the dance hall as in the dance hall chief, he promised that he will build a studio for the people in Tamale. And unfortunately, the studio has not come. They have been trying to get Shatta to get his feedback on when and where or how the studio will even come, and yet they have not gotten anything still. It became a discussion, and we asked him that, how should this be handled? And according to the man, initially he was getting Shatta Wale via calls, but now, even when he calls, he doesn't get him again. How do we solve this once and for all? And even their modus operandi in giving the titles and the chieftaincy thing to the artists and the popular people, how are they going to make sure they will get all the expectations from these people? Let's watch a snippet of the interview, and when I come back, we'll have a conversation on it, on how to get to the bottom of this.
Mr. Say, it's put the title no Emma Obia. I am more expectation back. Mr. Say, it's put the title no Emma Obia. I am more expectation back. Baby, Bidiama Tamale Township for development nana.
Exactly, but one thing I'm person maybe where the ambassador market 2 person, mommy so she Shatta Wale are disappointed one thing. Me who say bloggers Accra actually say one time our friend say Onuba the studio at Tamale. This is where some of the reason why your money title no. But catch us over BA studio at Tamale. Emma Northern artist no ahu. But that time no him say any hammer. Any so like appeal to that time no crown no me your bibi at Tamale. I know Shatta Wale started somewhere in the olden days. But who car industry ma who didn't compare hammer any Shatta Wale. Hammer go far ahead of Shatta Wale. By then, appeal to who didn't compare by then no me can't say right now who the big person mentioned. Yeah, by then no more palace. Wow, but Shatta Wale I promise you say we studio the people in the Tamale. You understand where the upcoming artists and the big guys in Tamale can do a lot of collaboration with him. You understand? But one to me but you are disappointed. Maybe with time he can still do that. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Let me be say Obi Bema promise na onya. Dakwema Palace Muntimi friend me say oh Abrante Shatta Wale
into the make my fresh Shatta Wale so many times by then and also obey but one to me and chire say on to me and secondly what to me friend me this girlfriend of crown one fa see I am disappointed kakra e wo.
Oh, I see.
Okay, this happened on Class Showbiz on CTV. Like I said, a program produced by Flex Entertainment. Chabo, radio Maminko Okamp, SM Pocket Lawyer. Chabo, how are you guys going to handle this? If you were in the camp, what advice would you give to this?
It's not a big deal. I think well the promise fine maybe he made it, but you see when I don't know what went into crowning him as the chief of the place. I mean I don't think at that time they said that by all means or it's an obligatory thing, like you have to build a studio for them.
No, he Shatta said it.
Yes, promised. So I think yes, he can be disappointed and still push that maybe he has forgotten, then he will come back and do it, because as for promise, I mean you can't hold people to it. It's just a promise. So it's better he find a means to talk to Shatta that maybe he has forgotten and he should just do as he promised. I mean that's a fair thing to do. But if not that, then I don't know what they can do or what will happen. I mean Shatta has done things for some people, if not the studio. I think there are certain things that Shatta has done which is more expensive or even bigger than just building a studio. So they should rather be lobbying. Their lobbying team should be strong enough to lobby for Shatta to come and do it, because Shatta will be looking at a lot of projects, not only a building studio for them, for people in Tamale. Others are also want something. Others somewhere also want something that Shatta may be paying attention to them more than paying attention to people of Tamale. So in this case, that is not obligatory, or there's no law backing it that he should do it by force. You should rather be lobbying hard. I mean, your lobbying strategy should be good enough for him to pay more attention to you. So I would rather advise the chief and his people to maybe find a way to put pressure on Shatta, so that Shatta will look at them more, because this one is just a promise based on the way you honored him. It was an honor to him, and yes, good gesture, or if you are coming in good faith, yes, good things should also come to you. So it wouldn't be a bad idea if Shatta do something like that for them. But I would rather advise them to push for it, and maybe they will get it sooner than later, because Shatta may even this time say that, oh, I still have you in mind, just that I'm not ready for it.
Okay.
And if he says that, I mean, you can you fight it? No. He has you in mind.
He did not give you a timeline.
Yes, there were no timelines to it, so you can't hold him in that sense. So you just be better. And in fact, getting the platform to talk about it is even good for them. Now they are putting highlight on what happened then, so that Shatta will be reminded that, hey, you have a promise that you will have to fulfill. So, and it should be soon, because they want it. And I think Shatta has heard them. In fact, through this platform, Shatta will hear of it and may do something about it. So I wish them all the best. Something good may come out of it.
Well, Nana, continue from there.
I think I will play with Shatta to go and fulfill his promise. He's a big brand in this country, and he shouldn't be making promises in such public spaces and not fulfill them. It doesn't speak well of him. It doesn't speak well of anybody, any like public celebrity, statesman who just go in the public space, you make promises and you fail to fulfill them. It is not right. And I wish that,
or should he even explain why, if he gets the opportunity?
Especially when
they've come
the
out,
people are, he said clearly that they are making efforts. Making the calls to Shatta Wale is also an effort to get him fulfilled the promise. Now he is calling you, you are not even answering, to even give him the excuse that, yes, I made the promise, but I did not give you any timeline, so I still have you in mind and I will do it. So yes, such communications I don't think, if there's any communications like that going on with Sahana, he would come on TV and come and say they are disappointed, because he will still be in talks. It can be anything. It can even be a text message or a WhatsApp message to him to say that, okay, I've been seeing your missed calls, but I'm busy doing other things. I will get back to you on the promise. Once you make promises, people like Shatta Wale, are they begging? If you make promises like this, of this nature to people, because your fans are there. When you made such promises to the people there, I am sure there's a way they also communicate it, and it goes down to the ordinary Tamale people. And that is how they will hold you in high esteem. They will love you and all of that. So if you are not fulfilling those promises you are making to them, and they are calling you to, there's no answer, it's like you are deliberately ignoring them. And it is not right. So this one, there is a plea. Since I know that he is watching us, since it has come on this platform, he should just make an effort. I know building a studio in Tamale for Shatta Wale is just something small. You can do it. Even like I said,
it depends on what standard or level he wants. Ultra modern.
Did he mention that? Yes. The Sahana mentioned ultra modern studio.
Shatta Wale said ultra modern. There's a quote in the video online.
The video online. So ultra modern is now, that one you will decide your ultra modern. Ultra modern. So there is an ultra modern studio. Can you go
more light to
ultra modern studio? But somebody too can say it is not an ultra modern studio. So those words there, we shouldn't even go there. What I'm saying is that Shatta has the capabilities to provide that studio within some few weeks. So he should just make an effort to fulfill that promise. That's it.
Okay, Ro, continue from there.
Right, I mean, any big deal, This is a clear case of easy come, easy go. And the title was given easily, the promise was made easily, and that's how it is. That's how it is. The way when he explained how they give the titles to the celebrities or the people that come to Tamale. I wasn't surprised when he expressed his disappointment that they had to even take the titles of some people who did something that according to them were against the rules and regulations of whatever title they gave them. I wasn't surprised. So if Shatta Wale has now still not fulfilled his promise, then it goes a long way to show how easily you guys hand off the titles. Because I would have wished, say, and Kebeye Adia, somebody should even take a step in the development, like the development of the place before even obey candidate enough. Say, okay, yeah, Shano, we have so many people to choose from. How difficult or how easy is it for the person to get the title? A yes, then people will not only come and make empty promises.
Okay.
People who are
that
not
one, you have started making
people
moves already.
People who are not ready. Oh yes, I know. It is for development.
Entertainment. He said they love entertainment.
Yes.
The reason why, if any artist travel there, they want to, they just want you to even sometimes just collaborate with another artist, keke, and that is okay for them. They know that your music, the music that you are doing, the name that you are doing. Once you are in their community, once you are in Tamale, it gives them a certain shine. Into Obourba, you there, if there's even the artist even gets closer to you, which is not normal. You understand? So let's not take it away. That thing that you are talking, okay, as a what's some motive of doing what they are doing now.
Okay, even if it is on entertainment, say no kana. Without time as Shatta Wale or more and scanning he had a collaboration with somebody there. Stonebwoy same way. So collaboration, whether you scan them or you don't. So
they are still doing it. In fact, they are doing it for business purposes.
Exactly.
So that can come back to what you're saying, that they need to see them do
so now it should move more than collaborations. Because I don't know whether if that is your basis, then NSO be a collaboration be another man. But before scan, now I collaboration every. That is my point. So the collaboration shouldn't be the basis of the fact say or will be a collaboration. Automatically we have to skin the person. Black Sherry for no one I collaboration with Tamale.
None I know.
Yes. Say on you being what is the basis of the enskinment? What in America can I say? They should make it a little higher. Yes, Obi or baby man. He made mention that Shatta Wale has even contributed to the education fund. He said that yesterday. He said that.
No, he said Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Savage, and he also mentioned. I have the video. He also mentioned that even Shatta Wale, when he was in skin, he also contributed. Okay. Same as Mr. Easy. Okay. They've all contributed.
And he also talked about Shatta Wale buying a phone for
exactly. The phone, right. Yes. So say Omuma title ni muye when people come, he said the likes of Apietus and Obo, Omunina making something, Omo contributing something, and what Tamale hon. That is how I think it should be done. Say Onipano, what should be biased who say okay. The fact say your money title no. Whatever promises that he gives, says no man and saying whatever promises that he gives shouldn't be any idea was some fano so change now. That's how I think. Mom funny change now because of the way they give the title.
Mom funny change now.
Mom funny no, they should, because you see,
to them when you say it, they did not put a cutlass under your throat to say it. And so when you say, they'll pick it up. And I make it's like someone coming and say, "Oh, I look at this place. I want to buy you more television sets so that you guys use as monitors."
Almost weekend we almost be Damba festival. Almost weekend we almost be Damba festival. Therefore, it is mandatory for every chief or my scanning to be there. And how is their communication with the people that they give the titles? Is it just they want to make it easy come easy go? No? Is it say without any strong ties and I say they just also get caught up in the frenzy. So the person has numbers, the person has clouds. See Waba or the spotlight I bet you so we have to do something just like that. Say who's okay. Nipe idea Emmanuel. Say okose then crana we still have communication, strong communication. Be say nipa ba kope no see your friend na onfo. Nipa ba kope na mo the responsibility na to no so say o friend no onfa. Nti say ne say Shatta Wale phone po na say ana ni phone po na ira na ama wasesa ne number. How would you know? There is no other form of communication aside phone call again. It's only nipa ne ties no how strong is it? So they don't just give it anyhow. Make sure before you give a title to somebody, there's some form of communication. Say na se nipa ne promises be it wouldn't be only in the public space now be register with displeasure. But before you come to even the public space, no, more your background check be through various forms of communication. Before as a nipa na nya, then you can come online and come and tell us say nipa ni promises so and so na 1 year. But if the communication is not so stronger, easy come easy go. Anybody that as a black sheriff case obesi mosque ba kwa ma na 1 year, you can still hold him. So Shatta Wale, I will just plead with him, say, an artist of his caliber and where he has gotten to. In fact, if he even does this thing right now, ebe buano yes, ebe buano pass image. Yes, as Ashen and Uniam. And I know say he has the mind to do it. I know whatever he has promised, he wants to do it. By Indiana time in any right, he should communicate to them. No more Omakuman Tom, you know who say yes, he still has because Okaso farming so hono. Yeah. Or some large scale farming so I create employment. And I know he has good minds like that. Into your new communicating, no Makuman Tom, you know.
I like politicians when they are on campaign platforms. I like politicians when they are on campaign platforms. It's so true me. Send your coin in our say, you know. Me say nyamanika onam na do kan na nama nyame boane e baban mu a ye behwe ne sane mani nyina yaye honorable baban mu a o hihwe nkro hu. Well, a message to the wise is enough, like we keep saying. Sometimes good name also counts, and I want to believe that just as he's saying they are disappointed, maybe a good number of the people around the traditional stew or skin will also having the same sentiments. And what it means is that maybe one day you might have something important you want to do there, and it need never be crosser, and you don't know when that day is coming. So I'm sure Team Shatta Wale should find a way to clear this. It might even not be a studio. It could be something else he can do still. Will mean that, oh, as a title holder on the land, you've come back to do something. The man even said one thing they even enjoy is even when the top artists, they pick even one artist from and there and collab. They are enjoying those things. And I'm sure someone can just make that happen with just a snap of the finger.
It's a big deal. Sometimes it will be to me your promises. You cool. I don't mean go chasing.
Oh, but how do you promise thing now by you?
The Ebima.
Oh,
Ebi. Am I anka? Me ne bra you cry. Kwabi promise me what?
No. No, what I want to say to me, as much as I'm concerned, my promise no my unless
no, there are some.
Which one?
Even under the comments, I remember one guy came to say they will come and then me and Roland, somebody came to promise. I'm not saying they have done majority of it. But what I'm saying is, I know a different situation. But you see people like
comments for a minimum.
Okay.
No. In those cases, you didn't even know them. But for the people like you are able to identify,
you know him. Exactly. This our point, and I will make it a man here big deal. So just go and do it just to clear your name. Now Udine, I want it.
Yeah. Obetimia, it's in a America invasion.
Exactly.
Tamale invasion.
Yes.
Come in now boom 30. Now I say far more.
Yes. Yes. Well, so that is the message to Team SM. We pray that something is done about this as early as possible, ASAP, so it brings peace and tranquility, so we can all live together in harmony. That is what we are praying for. Now, Obourba J. Adofo has also said something about Shatta once again. And I want us to go watch a video, an interview he granted at Tinka FM. And in the video, he said, during their days, they were not hard enough. Reason so many people cheated them, so many people defrauded them or something like that. But he sees what the likes of Shatta Wale and some new crop of artists are doing, and he thinks that, yeah, they are doing something right. Their ways, their character, their behavior is good for the business because they are bringing everything that they are supposed to get to themselves, according to Obourba J. Adofo. Meanwhile, in the industry, you get a section of people also saying that, Why is this guy like that? Why is he loud? Why is he talking about everything, including even sometimes blocking him from some opportunities and chances that he's supposed to enjoy? Now, I'm listening to what Obourba Adofo is saying. So, in fact, Mr. Krana, Menka, as a nom de nom, we are Jimmy Phoebe. Women, I say the money at tea, money at beer, money ID, and no mudi, GDS, so much, and that is what you should do. How do we marry the two? Those who think if you talk loud, you are being arrogant, you are being disrespectful, you are being rude, and the man, a legendary musician, saying that you have to go that way to get what you want. How do we marry the two? Let's watch an excerpt of the interview from Atinka village, and when we come back, we discuss this.
We interview and I mammy who say we nipa. To fully bring on my baby ding or memoha, as I say, Sebu for a big company money being so bim. I say, I hope also you will come your more. But Makai say, yet to Shatta a question be mouth. In consensus, your man and say, I'm barefoot, dear ye. So I'm barefoot, so dear, and also a demo because Mumre a dear, and I'm barefoot, so dear. And my coin say, a beer. And can caneno, near Dini, near me beer. And come on to Susanka, a sankai, and we teach Nano, can near my bit in your colonium ye, the Mumu jail. My branch at a loon say, can I move in? Come by now, a beer.
And then I can send bar. We say, yeah, if you know to us, Miss Evan, many emery bar, and near Mary. And in any part say, Shatta, and I'm a chidida, and Kayako him. If you say, Sabby, your drama, and you pay the first Kennedy.
Wow,
yeah, yet you might be a man if I first Kennedy. They who see 2 1 on a mono, ye yamwa. Ye yamwa. Okay. Any me bre Sika could do on some more. Near any more. Yanko square waiting. I'm going to me at the Sika Grananka. And it's Shatta near my way and mepe, papa, near day. Or for some musicians and I, yeah, the American Wampa, but in Guarano a veteran. And says it, Oquan, be fast, Memphana say, a fast, ye dear Sika. And the Paran, but be one woman answer and be dear Sikasa. And the Papa only the mind.
Let me start this with you. So how do you marry the two? Adofo thinks they are doing it right, going the way they are going. Others also see it as rude and arrogant and disrespectful.
My cover platform was because they say whoever sacrifice usually is not the one to benefit. And you know, sometimes almost be my sideline from enjoying some things that come into the industry. It is true, and you see, what the legend is saying, I agree. Shatta this new generation or from the hip life or Shatta generation have been exposed to so many things. You see that. Some part of the world, the music business, they discovered it very early. Almost discover music business very early. So you don't do anything without a contract. But unfortunately for Omomo generation, most of them started on the basis of, oh, it gives me satisfaction. Those type of, on that basis. Say, which in so a in lifting them up, no. Realize yes, okay, there's the business and the benefit aspect of it, and unfortunately for them also, most of their badge were also not so literate, That was the problem. And if somebody is benefiting from a bad system, there is no way of it changing. And that system has been transferred from one generation to the other until now. Most of our people in this generation have been exposed to the fact that there is more to what they are doing, which is why you find the likes of Shatta, Wale and other people. Even Sarkodie recently came to say his own, shouting each and every day, trying to using the radical movement, trying to
get things done right,
call people out, people that are supposed to be called out, call them out, make sure that things are done right. And Tisa Anka we will still be doing what they did. The mistakes no more committees here. It was just recently, and even some people even heard for the first time about split sheets. But this has been there for ages. It was just recently that man phone him say, oh, your collaboration cry now on this campus, how to me sign split sheet and how to me sign contract. I'm all benefiting whatever comes out of it. See, I can man for being who say, oh, there's something like copyright infringement. I will be any new man ultimate cover just portion be a keke and because me inspiration now on without seeking the person's permission or something. It was just recently, such generations where we've been exposed to so many things in the music business. Into your account more. Anybody who belongs to his generation will beat their chest and like what Shatta Wale is doing. Will beat their chest and like what Shatta Wale, because what Shatta has been exposed to, any you're exposed to are two different things. This is an advanced stage crown music industry, and there is more to come. Into your share a bra more share jumanim or all the hard work they put in the game. No more share your receive here, and they see said the likes of Shatta Wale, Sako, the Stone Boy or this generation are putting the same effort, and they are getting double or triple what they got. And with that radical movement, anybody in their right mind will support will support what they are doing, provided it is going to help generation. Once I said when I say this is a very good parent too. Once I say artist no, because he knows say on only generation year his children should not suffer, his grandchildren should not come and suffer. So even if Shatta Wale and the likes are able to fight for the right system to be built, system na nye dan isi o eye for people to do their works right. Obi obetimia obi oye bibia be ni yie. That is what we call the system is running. Everybody who has a responsibility plays their role very, very well. That is the system that is running. Until no feel say okay, if it will take Shatta Wale and the likes to shout, to call people out for them to do the right thing, and it is going to help his grandchildren and great grandchildren. Shall I so be it? Papa no.
Because I'm sure as of the time he was saying that, because his son, who was with him in the studio, is also into music. He was thinking about him. Because he might not have so many years to live on earth. But the son is active, doing music. It will be to his glory.
The son will not suffer the fate he the dad suffered. And the great grandchildren will also come and settle. That is when we say we are making progress. So if it would take some people's sacrifice for them to for us to have an established system or a very good system, I think we all have to put hands on deck and support regardless of whatever pains or things that will come out of it. Yes, we may not like some of the methods and all that. Those freedom fighters and people who liberated their people from bondages and slavery, they did not get everybody in the circle supporting them. They did not get everybody in that. In Kumo Ghana, see they be celebrating independence day. Do you think everybody supported it? Yes, it was the same Ghanaians that locked him up in prison. Yes, Nelson Mandela, Yanko locking or baby, or non criminal locking or prison. It is like that. So if somebody is fighting for something that will benefit the whole industry, and we will share now supporting the idea now, regardless of whatever pain is coming, ubetimi are supporting it, even if it means putting a word in it like Obourba Adofo is doing, putting a word and make the person know, say okay, whatever at the end of it is not in vain. There are people who have him in their heart or even supporting him in their minds.
Thank you, Nana. Continue from there. Obourba's comment and how the industry also sees such people.
And I like the man's mindset. Ono edeshe ade Shatta Wale. I will say yini na ibetimi akata yini. Na ye imagine say Shatta Wale in his second coming to become Shatta Wale from Bandana. And on also yes, okay. Me bana minya heta. Me dream nkwame on. The amen kwamenya. So be kombebu. Ewe industry ni mu. So be komumbu. So be beden and yamasem. Me mum is about when I get to the top. Said the achemo was in Bioka. So when you get to the top, always it is about you. all the wins come to you. Think Shatta Wale
the one who wins takes all.
Yes, exactly. That's the right.
And the one who loses
loses
everything.
Shatta Wale winning and Kodru throne and winning Bibia. In fact, up to now, because of his relevance, Castle others who win. But I think there's some deliberate actions from Shatta Wale to get some things done right. Papa, we on more time on. It's a change of mindset. Papa, we never on time no muna age before. Sebi. Dabi. But there were certain forces. Omo intimi enya obi ti se Shatta Wale. On your mobile. On so bo amachi de den so. Ebi asa time na amachi de pe o. Obi who sa adwene no enya sa mindset ade amachi de ye eye for ye nina ye da.
Because I remember, if you remember, they had some association be at matches. Yeah, they were most of the topics they were meeting there. Yeah.
Imagine say that time no anko mu nina drink ehun say no ade na amachi ye no ebe boy nina as musicians. But enya amachi nko anti ye hu ne sa na ye support ade na wo ye no. In fact, yen na kwa yen na ya agents yen sacrifice the be enke nke bia nkomo mu kon se de Shatta Wale akon akọ prison aba ni na ke bia nke nei ka ne ba Adofo junior anka wonya nyama bi e work right anka be ma ono as a musician no
ogidam
anka obetime gine ma yi anka ne papa ne to no ka say na otibi so he is talking out of pain and fear. That is how sick our mindsets are. In fact, me I add be make say sometimes, you know, when Shatta was coming up, I was starting. There are some industry fights, or fighting here, and a benefit artists be brave, but you're not quite a concern to one. Tina make us yen in entertain in the imagine Shatta Wale buying or so, or no Santa Canombeco. Prophet for 31st December day. How many years Nene Yako through Zadian?
Baba, I can also argue that, and this is more political. Maybe I didn't want to say it, but because of how you are doing the presentation, I can also argue that despite the fact that he was doing it for the benefit of others, his was number one.
Oh yes. That's I'm here.
That's what I'm saying. It is so political, so sometimes.
There's no freedom fighter or any leader, and they bet me about Diana. See, reading the history. Say what or man mind ye nena ni interest in your first.
Exactly.
Being see that.
Exactly.
In fact, if you be the moment you buy wide dream, open the right mindset to become a freedom fighter for others. It is you first. It is your safety first. It is what you have seen in the future. And and I walk anything I walk because when you say a banner be ya ube dibi. But the moment now buy wide dream say ebia usro for now no system no it is bad but you are still winning until enya wonkwano. Then the future of the whatever space, whatever bibia womb bia or my womb no na oh bressa as some now can it is happening in our political space today. The reason why and the politicians and galam say video about here can once how many of our journalists are even watchdogs to our politicians now? They are all in bed with our politicians, calling them names, Godfather, Wana patron, chairman, then. So they are all reporting things that they have been paid to report, and not becoming watchdogs to check. In maybe say akwawe ko boss akronu we it will reflect in taxes, it will reflect in you be introduce you your friend is saying e-levy you be ebeba be affect fuel ebeba be yesay ebeba be yesa no anko betimi checking out betimi address holding the power responsible and accountable no on reporting on sa nyama no bie. He reports on the things that he has been paid to report. Into number one, your press conference, you're the kind of media house you're from.
Exactly.
Yeah, press conference. That is why the politicians is trying every day in there to buy license, get television stations, get newspapers, get radio stations. Because on himself or employ Sammy Flex over any agenda. And the system now we're building on no milk or winning woman. You no kwano. Oba no amaka kra na but still now it is the small group of people and then the danger of the country's future is still there. Ebia na papa yikin Say omo time no nyama na nkofo hwe nyama o mababobo bubu etwa match the demo ne pabobo when pabobo me I was fortunate to live with pabobo at Awushadam.
Okay.
So I saw the man's life. And so papa we enyum ben e na wanye. There were forces now more fight and yes no mo nimo. But ye fodi omo se go omo boso ye bo mo so tro.
The bomb ye.
Omo ni like obi obetimi yi nani maka nyama ya Shatta ebe emudi an na amanfo ndi na temda. Nyama ye betimi ade en say see ebo. Look at Shatta's rise against Shatta House. Emudu do ahen ene ye ndi na temda. Me ye shock up say ebimu call as far in blacklisting him. Crapo. Some of our media. Hey, your man just blacklisting because of the fight against Shatta House. But any sense about Shatta House, Shatta pen and enjoy. All the musicians, they are all benefiting from it. The future generation, they will come and benefit from it. Say, Oma be, Oma saying there. And Tisana, I dream po. I was seeing na sometimes consciously. Deliberate, I was seeing it be no. Edi kunji ade sometimes say me maka say in every bad environment so per say ya unkwan say unkwan be survive ya. Yes, you can survive alone. Every bad environment. So per say yes me making sure say me unkwan me wu a. Unkwan betimi survive. But the moment I say let me save myself and save Roland or add Chemo no. It becomes hard to survive alone. Because you are saving yourself and trying to save Chemos too. And that will make the battle difficult for you. It is a way nyasa kukudoni the right mindset say chale I don't know do ene mi nye bidi o mi nye bidi but my main thing mawo majesty ebi am ni majesty that so obebobo obeko gfa obi asori na mo jiji adamude na mo yesey ebi a majesty betonyom mi nim enti my main boa in my own small way. Whatever challenges I will face, let me face them as a man. Anything also up Shatta Wale any edin. Yeah. Say any edin ye mudu no ahin ye wobi. And how are we using it to get the change that we want? These are some of the questions sometimes I want us to be asking ourselves. Okay. Aside our individual wins, we want to win. Because ye industry say Shatta so be say 10 woman. A lot of things will change and it will change with speed.
Okay, thank you. Chemo, wrap up for me on that topic.
This is a bit sensitive for me. For Obourba Adofo, they all can, it's true. And in fact, or honest with himself.
Yeah.
And said, say, it's also because say one could school in Zokang. And the me need to add in film. Yes. Or can say Shatta near the no pay. By Shatta arena warring a Kenya because of the end results. Senka I'm fine keep bidding at them. Until you do it for us to see that we have positive results. Don't assume say people will think that you have the clear mind to help others. No. In fact, that is not even encouraged by some people. Say when you assume say people can't do it and you want to do it on their behalf. When you do that, first of all, you can only do that when you assume say they are not good enough, they are not capable enough. And so now what me is our approach, and sometimes it may not end well. That's why we say that your good intention may not give the result that you are looking for. Shatta there now can is because results now are positive. And positive and the approach, in fact, a lot of people will disagree with the kind of approach and Shatta using.
How are you going to know you fail or you really make a result?
So until you succeed, no people can criticize you. Don't also take that thing out. So you will
start back until you succeed.
Yes. And people may not support you because of your approach.
The man's comment is not about the result. It's about Shatta effort to start it. Let's make it clear. It is
which ended. Yes. Which ended well.
No. The point I'm making is that Papa Seminole or Kano. When who say Shatta ye win and fast, you who say a very positive. Meba. Inti Shatta nyanso nkabe de who say very positive and I positive. So he's saying he's happy for what Shatta is doing because Otimia started and I did results we are back. And to Subetimi Adrimupona Ashe Agnia motivation say Unsubenya some mindset in their started BB.
Okay, Chamo, continue.
Okay, my point in here clear. Say all start BB, you may even have wrong information to start. Into end results in Koye. Ya can't be what happy be say and confubia your margin some be papa. By papa no more yen confono how omo ye bonny but omo to them not there in their heads. They are doing the right thing, they want to help people. But that help is killing others. So me, I'm just throwing a caution out that be careful not to be motivated by Shatta end results on Intino. You want to take the Shatta. We know some people in the industry or more try some befa Shatta approach Nibia yes.
Oh my
yeah, man. And how in fact how mokra even all my individual. So once that papa no or yeah the real can say utie ya or no need they can admit it say only sa strength to do it. And you obia ne betimi
on the
nedin. Where the kind I didn't want to also on the nedin. And even at that time on no cry or who so be ya still uncle no want to mean yet. Because on no nedin. So we should be careful how we push people to go for certain things that they may not even have strength to do it. Your strength may be in different things. And again, get the right information. Be sure that the way you are going is the right way. Because you may also get wrong information to act.
You'll be misled.
Yes. Or in the name of trying to do good. And I make say Shatta then you born about because end results are not a positive.
Yeah. And can fair. And that's the question.
Yes. So be careful. And yes, answer you be motivating Kofubi. I'm on my start bibia and the world. Chaos
with the mindset of say
I want to do it good. Yes. Yeah. And then it will end up in chaos. In fact, I didn't cry there. The best way to do things, first of all, is to think about what you will get from it. Because when you do it and it's right, some people will also benefit. Especially when it comes to economic decisions. So when you who free mu pet, it is likely to fail. Okay, say median can okay me ya it will fail. Time and again, it happened several times.
Yeah.
When you don't have anything in it,
you should be a beneficiary.
Yes.
Before you be able to sacrifice.
Yes. And then the motivation and all your effort will be on it. But yes, oh, medium, you okay, my member or more, as I said, the politicians be. Some of the politicians, almost parents, I'm almost go or more near maybe go. And you know, when they try to help or they try to be in politics, yes, they are slogan of, oh, we are coming in to help you and all that, you know. And anything I be brief feeling, you know. Because for them, no, they don't see it. Yes.
Into the test and the hunger to get it to crown.
And
the drive is not high.
Because they don't lose anything. So your motivation to start something, to fight for something, is that you have to be a beneficiary of it. And one of it, and no can be a Shatta SOCD. Shatta was a beneficiary of the whole thing going on.
Of course.
Artist Ben and Shatta.
He's the one.
Yes. When a beneficiary, he was fighting for himself and others will benefit. And that's how it's supposed to be for everybody. And you know, men compare force motivation. Be say, "Obia into me ko ebia o onse da nim benefit a obenya na o ye no." Obe crash, and yes, obe crash, but you crash others with your good intention. Yes. So we should be careful about it, and I love the way I can. No. So one, he is throwing light on the fact that be educated if you want to get it right, and it looks like ignore that part. Okay, say ye no mu de ya nko school ni nti kra no e ka ho mo mu sisi ye. And you know, be educated, not formal education. Any form of education, like asking the right people questions, knowing how the system works and all that. Be educated. Even if you want to fight, you have to be prepared in that sense.
Get information.
Get information. It's very, very, very important.
Okay. Okay.
Say the bear because a movie no so or my and say we can do our own thing. We want to fight for the system and our more fighting in the wrong way. Or ban out in the transit Charlie. We are all can yes how a sape. BBR say. And a yes.
Oh, be
Oh, Pan say, who wants that? I've video or to papa. So do you?
Is it okay? One after Global Citizen Festival, who tweeted that his song was played and that he's good. Okay, so one. This one example, like a clear example of what you are saying. The Global Citizen show or tweety. I'm going to sue the organizers of Global Citizen Show. Why? Because they didn't call me for the show, but they played my song there. This one, a clear lack of information. Education.
Yes.
Because if your song was played there, you don't have any right to think, to even think that
you about only more copyright infringement.
Yeah, you don't even have the right to think.
But the motivation is that Shatta fighting for his right means no. Get it right first. Get the right information. And before I say treating a ubusa copyright people or more knowledgeable say Charlie show no man could be on my bombing meet me a bibia and I ought to see dinka what metro where you move. So
no, I can tweet Gabes Sana say wow, my song was played at the Global Citizen Festival.
Yes,
it means that I have something waiting for me at Gamro.
Exactly. Then you can say something better or you can fight in a good way. So first of all, get educated. I mean, get information that you need if you want to fight. 2, don't just go in if you don't have any interest in it. And Obourba Akan so well. Shatta had all the motivation, all the factors to fight. And or really, for those who have that kind of energy to fight, why not? They should go because it will make them successful. In fact, it's one of the hallmarks of successful people. If you are not, you can go to the same job with somebody. They will pay the person more than you. Why? Because the person has what it takes to negotiate for a better salary than you. Nini factors. And it is a wunibia. You learn from others, and then you find your way to also get to the top. And that's what I take from him is. Or recognizing somebody doing the right thing and then praising him to even do more, or those who have that spirit to also go ahead and do same. Yeah.
Shall we keep the mic and let's do the very last topic before we go. We have seen videos and photos of Burna Boy with DJ Khaleed, obviously in America, and it is also clear that they are doing some recordings. I'm loving DJ Khaleed's captions. In all the videos and photos that I'm seeing, I'm so interested in the captions, and I'm sure Roland, maybe you can go online, Instagram, to read some of his captions. I'm interested in the things he is putting out as his captions, and I'm asking that this is what we are talking about: moves, and meeting the right people, doing the right connect. If you're able to do this, obviously you are going to win. And Nigeria is showing the way, Burna Boy. And so far, I can see when you go on our timelines in Ghana, so many people are talking about it because they see a light at the end of the tunnel for African music already. He's won Grammys already. And if you've won Grammys, you don't have to sit down. I'm sure the moves he's doing, it is all because some of these specs he's enjoyed in recent times. You've a Grammy winner. How should a Grammy winner sit in his home country and be relaxing? No, he'll move and bring something home. Let's go watch it. When I come back, we'll do the reviews.
Some boy make tune. We are make global bomber clock tune. Big tune. Tell him to bring out the lobster. Tell him to bring out. You see that? You see Burna? You see Burna boy in Khaleed? And that lobster. Some boy make tune. We gotta make global bomber clock tune, big tune. And some boy I make tune. You see that lobster? Don't play with that. Hold on. All right. My brother, please. Everybody, hand me some of that pasta too. Tell him to bring out the lobster. Tell him to bring out. You see that? You see Burna? You see Burna boy in Khaleed? And that lobster. Some boy make tune. We gotta make global bomber clock tune, big tune. And some boy I make tune. You see that lobster? Don't play with that. Hold on. All right. My brother, please. Everybody, hand me some of that pasta too.
All right, so that was the video, and it's obvious. Richard, you can also, if you have the one they went the studio, obvious they muted it though, but it was obvious that this is it. This is our recording. I say, yeah, real, the tune done, the tune done. Share. That's why we are the best. Why can't we are the best? Aji, right? Nina, ever be. Of course, Burna Boy is imagine there, and I'm seeing a big tour for these two.
Yeah.
Chemo to Australia Nabeka. Okay, yeah, let's read some of the captions Khaleed used.
So the caption is bless up Burna Boy. Tell them to bring the lobsters out. And Khaleed ex Burna Boy. He has another one. Ideas is flowing, and he puts the Niger flag. Khaleed and Burna Boy with the best music. He has another one. Burna dead, and he tagged Burna Boy, and the Nigerian flags were flying also. He has studio is on fire. Burna dead, Nigerian flags. Khaleed, Burna Boy with the best music. I'm inspired. I will explain later. And he has stadium music. Winners work.
When I saw this,
stadium
music.
Winners work with winners. DJ Khaleed, Burna Boy, and there's that one with the Nigerian flag. That is Nigeria dead, and there are fire emojis on there. The home of the anthems, and he added the globe. Your friend say sign also there. Burna Boy, great energy, great vibes, love and more blessings with the best music.
Wow. Chamo.
Yeah.
Name a costo.
Yes, for sure. And when there's no money in it, it won't go the way it is going. I mean, DJ Khaleed, he has eyes for good things, and business-wise, I think for the music business, he's a guru in it. And he's also very good when it comes to social media promos and all that. So he's big. He's a big influencer on social media platforms. So for him to get in like this, I mean, it's an easy go for him. And then going through the caption, you see stadium music. It should tell you that he's so impressed with Burna Boy's show that he's been playing. Look at the one he did with Ed Sheeran. Look at the audience, how it went, and then the Madison Square. I mean, this is stadium music.
Stadium music. Yeah, I love that kind of stadium music.
Yeah, so it is done. So business-wise, DJ Khaleed,
while they are recording the song, they are thinking about the aftermath of the recording.
Exactly. He's thinking about how he's going to market it. And look at the caption. One word, and then you want to hear what is it. One word. And DJ Khaleed, he's good at that. So I think this one, I mean,
he's like Nigeria's Don Jazzy.
Yes.
Yeah.
His words will catch you, and you want to hear what he has to say again and again and again. And this one too, a good move for Burna Boy. I mean, it's business, and it's also at the same time something that he enjoys doing. So they have the two now, and I think it's good for Burna Boy, it's good for Nigeria, and it's good for Africa as a whole. Now our music is all over the place. We are going global. We are competing. That's the platform for you. And the same thing can happen to anybody at all if you are also doing good music and you have the good team pushing your things.
Exactly.
I mean, Burna Boy team is not a small team.
Yeah.
They are really working hard to
and
make
now,
this
and now
thing
they
happen.
have the negotiation power.
Yes.
Looking at what they have been able to do.
If you can fill Madison Square,
In fact,
what
everywhere
again?
they filled everywhere.
Yes. What again? You are in for the game.
They have a bargaining chip now.
Yes, exactly. So I think this is good, and we just have to wish them all the best and see what will come out of it.
Okay, Nana, speak on this DJ Khaleed Burna Boy collaboration coming.
This deserves some celebration. I've always said that, you know, people who celebrate others winning will also are likely to also win, and this is a big win for Africa. Big win for Nigerian music. Big win for Burna Boy as an artist. I mean, with what DJ Khaleed is posting and all of that, and the and the ideas and the kind of things that is happening around even this recording should tell you, say, we're achieving a lot for himself, and you cannot be bitter about this. You can only take inspirations from it and motivate yourself to also get there. Do the right thing. What is he doing? By now you should be asking yourself, what is he doing? How did he do it? These are the questions. If you want to be like that, or if you want to be seen in such places, these are the questions you have to be asking yourself. I have seen Ghanaians, as usual, you know, changing the narration, the conversation to teasing artists and trying to do their
I think I saw something from Bulldog like that,
and all of that,
I
which
saw
always
something
said on this
like
platform that sometimes the artist should pay key attention to the people that have some of these commentaries. How many of the media are talking about doing this comparison or teasing artists with some of these videos? It is their fans, it is your own people, it is your own music consumers that will take some of these videos and then they will be running commentaries on it anyhow. We will only wish that we can speak or pick out or throw light on the key things that he has done that has gotten him there. We can only throw light on it so that, or hoping that our artists can emulate and do same and also get there. End of the matter. There's nothing else again. Because I don't think that if Burna Boy is doing something with DJ Khaleed, it is so bigger than what Shatta Wale did with Beyonce. And for that matter, you would want to be doing that, you know, comparison to make him feel bad.
But if you do head to head there, it will be bigger than what Shatta did with Beyonce.
Like technically, if you want to compare,
if you want to do head to head.
Well,
as in head to head, the current achievement of this and that, and the current achievement of this and that.
Even your contribution on the projects that you guys are doing, head to head.
The song is for DJ Khaleed, right?
Now we are not too sure.
But because he wrote DJ Khaleed X
Burna Boy, more like
a collaboration,
So I like I said, let's just celebrate it. People should learn to celebrate wins than always making people feel like as a marketing. Anytime there are news like that is all I see. Like I say, anybody trying to put up captions and commentaries about it is like trying to make the other person feel like, it's like like it is not right. So let's celebrate as Africans, because at the end of the day it is African music that is doing magic to the world. Let's give Nigerians the credit and their flowers for you know, leading that pace or leading that agenda to make the world's eye come to Africa, and then DJ Khaleed will see the reasons or the essence to also call Burna Boy to his studio to do something with them, eat seafoods and all of that. So it is a great win for Nigerian music.
Okay, Roland, speak finally on this one and let's run away.
Let me say congratulations to Burna Boy, Nigeria and Africa. This is a very big win. If there's something that I am very happy about and I've noticed in this collaboration or this union, is business eye, clothes with humility. And that is DJ Khaleed. By far, when you are talking about achievements and all that, Burna Boy has numbers. Burna Boy has numbers. He has stuff, but the DJ Khaleed's caliber is no joke. But this is somebody that doesn't see the need to even go down and pick somebody from the ground and say, I want to do something with you. Recently, he gave shout-outs to the Black Sheriff. Whether it was paid for, whether it was strategic, or whether it was something else. If he doesn't see the need to do it, he won't do it. It's as simple as that. But this is somebody that, no matter how big he is, he still respects everybody and the contributions they bring on his platform. And look at the manner in which he hypes people. Look at how he's hyping. This is business strategy. He wants you to look at the number of Nigerian flags he's attached to all his posts. This is to make Nigeria fall in love with whatever project he's doing. And this is business idea. He has come down to whatever level you are to make you feel like he's part of you. He's with you. He understands what you do. He loves what you do. And he's putting Nigerian flags. Not the only flag. The flag. Yes. He's pushing you, making sure that you feel special. So that business-wise, he can also win. Because on a musician, he can't battle Burna Boy on the song. Yes, give it up, Burna Boy, the African giant, with the best music, DJ Khaleed. Yeah,
but don't also underrate that.
Oh yes, no, I'm not underrating it. I'm not underrating it.
As much as he will not speak, he will not sing a verse. No. That thing alone is also a big endorsement.
Yes, it's a big endorsement. And I make her say, it is about having the business eye. So unim diawa, you know how to turn around in business forms and milk something out of it.
Yeah.
He knows what he has. And a normal circumstance, Chrome has say, send you DJs. We revere musicians more than DJs, but this is a DJ. This is a DJ that has been able to amount all the top dogs in the music industry on his album. His album is doing better, or he has big albums than even some mainstream musicians. And this is a DJ who onim the strength, onim the weakness, onim baby awedru, and he knows how to tap into people's shine. One of the hottest artists on the African continent is Burna Boy currently. DJ Khaleed knows it. And he still wants to tap into the numbers of Burna Boy, no matter how small or how big or how medium the numbers are. He still wants to tap in. This brings us to some of our attitude in this game, in our industry. When a certain Black Sheriff is hot, and somebody like Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Shatta, Wale wants to do a collaboration with him, and you want to use him to resurrect your career, or you want to use him for so you want to use him for blah 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 blah. A business, if you understand, you will know that these people are doing business, and it is for the betterment of our music industry. So if he is doing Khaleed as Burna Boy, it is one business. It is two for the betterment of both industries, because at the end of the day, it is the numbers will be rising there, and the numbers will be rising in Nigeria too. God bless Burna Boy, God bless Nigeria, God bless Afrobeat, and God bless Africa.
All right, thank you guys, thank you so much, and God bless you for being a part of today's edition of Showbiz Daily. I've enjoyed every bit of it, and I want to believe that your commentaries, your likes, your shares will go a long way to reach the world with what we are doing here on the platform. We believe in show business, and that is what we do. Saying thank you to Intim Dode Solomon at the extreme end, and he is also called Chemo, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment. Danat Reagan in the middle is Beef Nation president, also a TikTok influencer. He's also a journalist, promoter, and a talent manager as well. Roland Amate also says he's a TikTok influencer. Upcoming TikTok influencer. Okay, that is his name, Roland Amate. Also a blogger, event person, and a talent manager as well. And to the people at the back, Digital Rasta is Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, Emmanuel Lapiji, producer, and Gideon Ni Lamtesin as our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex. I'll surely see you again, and remember that show business lives here on this channel. So get more, get information, education, and entertainment, the 411s here on Sammy Flex TV. See you when we see you again. Out.